Wizards of the Coast has revealed information about the changes to the Wild Shape feature of the Druid class in the upcoming 2024 Player's Handbook, and in this video, we'll go over what they've shared. Possibly the most well-known feature of the Druid class, Wild Shape, allows your character to transform into an animal. Although many consider the Druid class to be broken in some ways, using Wild Shape can prove frustrating. Taking an action to transform in combat feels like a waste of a turn, and once you're in that form, you often have much less hit points than in your normal form. And since dropping to 0 HP causes you to transform out of the beast form, it often means that you don't get to be that effective in combat using Wild Shape. The 2024 rules attempt to fix this up quite a bit. In the 2014 rules, it takes a standard action to transform, but in the 2024 rules, it's a bonus action, potentially getting you into combat in beast form more quickly. In the 2014 rules, you get 2 uses of Wild Shape beginning at level 2, and when you reach level 20, you get unlimited uses. In the 2024 rules, you regain just 1 use after a short rest, but you still regain all uses after a long rest. You can also restore a use by expending one of your spell slots. This works the other way too. You can expend a use of Wild Shape to restore a level 1 spell slot. At level 20, you also regain 1 use of Wild Shape whenever you roll for initiative. In the 2014 rules, when you transform, you take on the HP and hit dice of the beast form, but in the 2024 rules, rather than having a separate pool of HP while in beast form, you retain your current HP and add to that a number equal to your druid level. In the 2014 rules, you can transform into any beast you have seen before, while in the 2024 rules, you have a set number of specific forms. 4 at level 2, 6 at level 4, and 8 at level 8. Also, you can now replace one of the beast forms after you complete a long rest, and you can freely speak while in any beast form, and this is intended as another encouragement to make use of the beast form more frequently and to be able to stay in it for longer periods of time if you wish to. At level 7, you can select the Primal Strike option to deal an extra 1d8 of cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage when you hit a creature either in beast form or when attacking with a weapon. This increases to 2d8 at level 15. And finally, the Wild Companion optional feature from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything has been brought into the core rules as a standard feature in the 2024 PHB. This feature allows the Druid to expend a Wild Shape use or a spell slot to cast Find Familiar with no material components. Now let's talk about the changes to the Circle of the Moon subclass. This subclass puts Wild Shape front and center, and that's still the case in the 2024 rules. Before we get into it, just note that Druids currently get their subclass choice, formerly called a Druid Circle, at level 2, but the 2024 rules standardize subclasses for all classes to begin at level 3. In the 2014 rules, Druids get the AC of the beast form they take on when they transform, but in the 2024 rules, Circle of the Moon Druids get either 13 plus their Wisdom mod for the AC, or the beast's AC if it's higher than this. You also gain 3 times your Druid level in temporary hit points while in beast form. While the base Druid class can begin casting spells in beast form at level 18, Circle of the Moon Druids can now cast from that subclass's own list of spells beginning at level 3. At level 6, they can choose to change an attack's damage to Radiant, replacing the 2014 feature that made the damage magical. The Elemental Wild Shape feature is gone, replaced by Moonlight Step, which comes at level 10 and allows you to make a teleport move as a bonus action. You also gain advantage on your next attack when you do this. Finally, a new feature called Lunar Form replaces the current 1000 forms and deals an extra 2d10 radiant damage. And again, all these changes are very much built around making Wild Shape more useful and appealing, especially for the Circle of the Moon subclass. And that's everything we know so far about changes to the Druid class in the upcoming 2024 Player's Handbook. If you enjoyed this video, it's part of a series we're doing about the 2024 PHB reveals, so check out our other videos on this topic. I'm Dave, and thanks for watching.
Wild Shape? More like mild shape.
That is one weird, wild shape. It is.